Twister. Ride It Out was a special effects attraction at Universal Studios, and was based on the 1996 blockbuster, Twister. It opened on May 4, 1998, replacing the Ghostbusters Spooktacular attraction in the New York area of the park. The attraction gave guests an inside look into what it would feel like to be in the middle of a tornado. The walk-through ride was intense, with high winds, sweeping rain effects, and explosions. The attraction queue was themed to resemble the set of the town featured in the movie, Wichita, Oklahoma. Props are featured throughout the queue area, with debris and damage-hit items, giving the effect of being in the aftermath of a powerful tornado. On the TV screens there are videos shown of actual twisters, and some factual information about the Fujita scale. Guests then enter Soundstage 50, for the first of two pre-shows. On entering the first hall, you come in facing two giant screens. Stars from the movie, Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt, appear on the giant screens, and talk you through some of the scenes and special effects from the movie, as well as highlighting real-life footage of the aftermath of a devastating tornado. Guests then make their way through a corridor, and into another large room, a model of Aunt Meg's severely damaged home after the devastating Twister from the movie. The movie's stars appear on screens, and talk about the dangers lying ahead. The television started to static. The channel then changes to Channel 5, with a weather anchor issuing a tornado warning in the area the guests are in. Staff members with red emergency lights move the lights to now opening doors while a message is playing telling you to get out of the house, and at the same time sirens can be heard. The final part of the show sees guests enter the large soundstage area, standing on raised platforms, under a corrugated metal roof, approximately 20 feet away from the action, featuring an outdoor scene of a drive-in theater, and a Rocket Hamburgers diner. At first, the sky begins to darken over, and winds begin to pick up. A bolt of lightning hits a tree, splitting it in half. Sirens begin to wail, and the winds and rain continue to get stronger. People can be heard in the background screaming to take refuge in the diner. One of two tornadoes creates carnage when it fully forms, and then moves towards the drive-in theater and destroys it. Then a second tornado, much larger than the first, makes landfall, at over 5 stories high and over 12 feet wide. It rips through the diner, before blasting gusts of 35 miles per hour at guests with squirts of water. The ominous funnel, the largest indoor tornado ever created, results in the deafening freight train sound often associated with actual tornadoes. Twister's piercing sound system runs at 110 decibels, as loud as a rock concert, boasting 54 speakers with 42,000 watts, enough equivalent wattage to power 5 average homes. Each twister is generated by several dozen high-powered fans, which create steady wind speeds of over 35 miles per hour, and develop enough air to simultaneously fill 4 full-sized air blimps. Carnage continues, as the Galaxy sign crashes in Eric's garage, then a distressed cow flies overhead, with the roof where guests are standing, appearing to be lifting from the rafters. The force of the twister moves the Dodge Ram into the gas pumps at Eric's garage, causing fuel to spill out, which then creates a series of explosions over 3 stories high. The area around the garage is then engulfed in flames. The twister subsides, then the roof above the guests appears to collapse. To give guests one last scare, the floor drops a couple of inches. The attraction finishes with a message from Bill Paxton on the screens, before leaving to enter the gift shop. The gift shop continues the theme of the attraction, with various props and memorabilia from the movie. With Universal expanding its parks with more immersive attractions, like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, traditional stunts and effects shows like Twister began to lose ridership. Between 2009 and 2015 the attraction slowed in terms of guests, often only opening in peak seasons. After 17 years, on October 27, 2015, it was announced that Twister, Ride It Out would be closing on November 1, 2015, to make room for Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. With a reconstruction of the old building to replicate 30 Rockefeller Plaza, Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon, a 3D motion simulator, based on Jimmy Fallon's tenure at The Tonight Show, opened on April 6, 2017. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Orlando Worlds, and on Instagram at The Orlando Worlds. Thanks for watching.